Okay.
Bob's got to get in.
Let's go! It is finally here, the Daytona night race. God, I love this day. I got to tell you, this is one of my favorite races to watch all season long. Obviously, look, we know it's a complete dartboard. We know they're going to wreck 1,000 times. We know all that stuff's going to happen, but it doesn't mean that there's not an opportunity tonight to really change your life. I mean, you know, we've seen people win this race like Austin Cindric at plus 6,600 before. Michael McDowell, I think, was a plus 9,000 or 10,000 when he won. You know, when you look at what's going down tonight, I mean, especially with the playoff implications, it's going to be a great one. And you know, capping the cup here, we got some company for this race. So my beautiful wife, Marin, she's at home resting. We had the fantasy football thing, little draft. So we went and squared that away. Now it's time to go ahead and make these picks. I believe, Wags, you got the odds over there, don't you?
No, I don't have the odds.
All right, so, you know, it's not our finest hour.
Wait, he handed me the phone back.
There we go. So you know what's crazy about this, right? I'm actually going to lead off with Marin's picks because Marin's 3 picks are at the top of the board. Okay, really interesting race favorite tonight. Kyle Busch, plus 900.
He's going to win.
That makes me think he's going to do something tonight because Kyle Busch doesn't have a win all year. Everybody that's familiar with NASCAR and watches regularly knows that he's got the all-time record, 19 years straight with a win. It's not been a good year for RCR, but they've come on as a late. Marin is on Kyle Busch at plus 900. She also has Joey Logano, plus 1,000. We know Logano has a history. Pob here's a big 22 guy. You know, Joey's always usually there at the end. Denny Hamlin, Marin's 3rd pick, plus 1,200. I don't know how much research Marin did because she picked the top 3 favorites in the race. But you know what? She's actually been right more than I have this year, so maybe you should listen to her. For me, personally, okay, look, I'm not trying to be biased, but I think Chase Elliott's going to get it done. He's plus 1,600. That'll be a 1-unit play for me. Michael McDowell's an interesting guy. He's plus 1,600 too. He's on the pole. I don't know that I'll be playing him, but I will be playing Chris Buescher plus 2,000. He's won at Daytona before. Good speed in RFK cars. A little further down the board, you have Alex Bowman plus 2,500. He finished 2nd in the Daytona 500. Someone will remember when that caution came out. He may have won, whatever. But I'll be doing a half unit on Bowman as well. And then look, because it's Daytona, you want to look at guys that are farther down the board because of what can happen. Noah Gragson is plus 4,500. I don't know if Stuart Haas has the speed, but that's something to consider. You know, is another potential half-unit play. Austin Hill is in this race as well, plus 7,000. I think for me personally, though, I'm going to stick with Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Alex Bowman. I may put some live plays out there as well as we go.
He's named the whole field.
That being said,
all 40.
I took 3 guys.
Okay, fair,
all right.
Fair.
That being said, with all the company we have here, these are really great people. People, I went to college with, stuff like that. I've been trying to get them into NASCAR for years. I think I'm succeeding with Mayo a little bit if you look at what he's got on. So, John, why don't we start with you?
I'm going to take Truex.
Okay, I like that. So I like the theme of pick the guy you're wearing today.
And Chase Briscoe.
All right, so, okay, interesting. Briscoe, let's start with Martin. He's plus 2,200. Martin's never won on a super speedway. This is his last opportunity in a full-time ride to win at Daytona. You know what I mean? I would be really happy for you if that plays out at 2,200. Chase Briscoe, I don't see that happening. Let's go find him. He's plus 4,000. I mean, $1 to win 40. Brian, our gracious host, who you got?
Cindric.
Wow. Austin Cindric.
Going back to the 2.
So Austin Cindric is plus 3,000. There's some real opportunity there at plus 3,000. I actually was on Austin Cindric the night he won the Daytona 500, and that was very nice. It bankroled my whole season. I actually have Austin Cindric in my fantasy lineup today, and I also started him. I also considered playing him.
Fire up your number 2s.
So Austin Cindric, anybody else, or is that just your guy tonight?
Ride or die.
All right, so we got a Truex, a Cindric, Pob.
The one, the only, Joey Logano.
Okay, so we got
No way.
2 people on Joey Logano.
Double
All right, Marin and Pop
2-2.
both on Joey. I mentioned earlier he's plus 1,000. Wouldn't shock me at all to
Easy
see the
money.
22 there. Yeah, I mean, plus 1,000 Logano at Daytona. That's a solid move, man. So, Wags, I know you're new to the sport. Who you got?
Noah Gregson.
Noah Gragson.
The Noah Gregson.
All right, you know, so one of his last times to be in the 10 car, going to a new ride next year at front row.
New ride next year.
I think Noah, he's a cool guy too, man. I actually met him down at Darlington. Plus 4,500, so you know you could really $2 for 90.
odds.
You know what I mean? Anybody else? Good. Clark, you're the NASCAR guy that knows a little bit about NASCAR. What do you got?
Only 2 picks tonight. 2 guys trending in the right direction to win a race. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott. One of them is going to win. Kyle Busch will be out front all night.
Where's he
And
starting?
he'll
I
avoid,
actually-
he'll,
my
avoid the
phone's
big, he'll
recording.
avoid the big wrecks by getting out front. And if you avoid the big wrecks, as we know at Daytona, you got a shot at the end. And I think him and Chase Elliott have both been trending in the direction of winning a race, and one of them is going to win tonight.
100%. When you think about momentum, those are a couple guys that absolutely come to mind. And you also have to consider the regular season points battle between Elliott, Larson, and Reddick.
That's right.
Say it all the time.
Kyle Larson and Tyler Reddick
Yeah,
are
yeah.
not big super speedway guys. So me being the person I am, I'm hoping that Chase could maybe clinch the regular season championship tonight.
Most likely.
I think we got a duck in the video. All right, out here in New Jersey, there is wildlife.
I've been waiting to fire that dude.
So
On that note,
there you go. Daytona Coke 0400. Good luck, everybody. Have a
Cheers.
great time tonight.
go Birds. Yay, yay.